Hello, everyone. The Anthony S. You are not alone. Want to talk today about what is going on today for me and what it ultimately means. And I'll try to bring it back around to elaborate more on what it might look like for the situation of someone else in this position or if someone's trying to get to there. Right now, I am on the precipice of starting first my management consulting company. I'm doing it, but I have a lot of the content written out now and can actually do the class. And secondly, I'm going to be doing management leadership speeches. So I'm going to be going out and doing anywhere from 5 minute to a couple hour keynotes, whatever it might be, with groups and getting in front of individuals. With that comes all the content you need, all the forms, the evaluation sheets, actually having takeaway sheets for when you try to make the sale on these things, all that stuff. Right now, I'm on those last few pieces. I got the speeches down. I got 2 speeches. I got proposals for those. I have an idea of what I want my new other content to look like in terms of those takeaway sheets. It's literally just me sitting down and making the content. And it does dawn upon you a little bit. You get a fear around it. Even though I spend an insurmountable time in front of the camera now, and I've done many speeches in my life, including ones where I've absolutely bombed and embarrassed myself and others, you still get a little bit of that fear towards the actual moment. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want to try to inspire those individuals that are in those last few steps. And instead of just planting a foot down and making it happen, you're slow playing it because of that fear. I promise you this. It's a promise. If you don't go through with it and give up at the 95% mark and just stop, it will hurt more than any rejection ever will. For some people, it's the same thing as deciding not to ask out that person you really like and you just let it peter out and don't talk anymore. That might have been year one. Or maybe it's a job interview, and instead of prepping a little better or doing something a little differently, maybe you decide to not give as much as a go and you don't get that job. Maybe that'll change your career. And all these maybes and ifs will eat you alive. Versus if you would have just started the company and failed, at least you would have known that you failed. And you'd have that pattern recognition of being able to see it. So next time when you have to get back up on your feet, next time around, you're fine because it doesn't matter because you've already seen what losing looks like. That's just one step closer to winning. You need to, ultimately, this is the big one. This is the one that all these little things sit under. You need to forget the opinions of others. The reason why I do as much as I do now, and I don't care too much about the quality, I like to put out quality content, I like to give value, but I don't care about how people see me, is because I quit caring what individuals think, especially ones that don't follow their own why. Someone that tries to bar me from my happiness because they aren't happy, unfortunately, I have very little time for them. If they want to change that and come to the side of following the path of what they're meant to do or meant to be and happiness for them, that's fine. I'll bring those people right back into the fold. But if you're gonna come my way and say, "Oh, you don't want to do this," or "You can't do that," or "No, this is silly. Why are you doing that?" I don't have time. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go sit down and keep working and get this done. because in my world, there's nothing else. I enjoy it so much. I enjoy its process so much that my work-life balance is, am I happy? It's not I got to do this and then sleep this much and do this much. Am I happy with every moment? For me, the most part is yes. Sometimes they're frustrating. Some issues come up that you have to be resolved, and those can get annoying or in the way, but I was fortunate enough to see what I'm supposed to do. And now I have the opportunity and the tools to relay that information. I can't think of a better path. I'm extremely fortunate. And for me to allow someone to push me down at the last moment, no. This is my time. And it's your time. This is the Anthony S. You Aren't Alone. Hope you're doing well. If you want some inspiration, you can look at any of my content, or we can have a direct conversation. I'll talk to you soon.